Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and guess what we're back for? I bet you don't know. We're back for Boruto, episode 64. Second episode I'm doing this week. I did the last one yesterday, and it was, very good. It was very, like a little recappy, but done in a good way to, I mentioned it last episode, not redeem Boruto's character, but more like him realize everything he's messed up on, and now he gets a chance to redeem himself, right? So we're getting to see the in this moment we're seeing like a character transformation, right? We're gonna get to see Boruto kind of come into his own. I hope anyway. That's what it seems like it's leaning towards, but we've got the group of Kages plus Sasuke and Boruto going after uh, Naruto, who's been captured by the Otutsuki people, which I guess they did keep getting interrupted by like Hinata and stuff, but I'm not sure why they didn't just suck out his nine tails like they did Bees. They claim to be like this powerful, and I don't know why they had to run away with him and get this opportunity for him to be rescued. Why not just take the tailed beast right there on the spot? But maybe they chugged a lot of those pills. Maybe there's a backlash to the pills, or something like that. Maybe there's some reason they can't do it yet. Maybe the nine tails is just that much stronger than the eight tails, that they need like time to do it or something. I'm not sure. But I am looking forward to this rescue regardless. Obviously, I didn't want Naruto to die on the spot. It was just something I kind of questioned after thinking about everything that happened last episode. But yeah, I also like really feel stupid after what I did last episode, not realizing that uh Sakura at the beginning of the episode was talking about the Otutsuki people taking Naruto away. After it clicked later on in the episode, I rewatched, or while I was editing, I have to rewatch the episode because I go through everything like pretty much frame by frame to figure out what to cut out and everything. But I realized that I was very stupid. I don't know how I didn't click on that. It was very blatantly obvious, but yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm really looking forward to this, hoping we get some cool fighting going on, since last episode was kind of like a more like, they had like the hype episode of 62 with like good animation and everything, and then 63 was like, okay, let's, you know, almost like aftermath, but not quite done yet, right? And then now we're getting back into it, so hopefully we're gonna see some good stuff right off the bat. Looking forward to it, so let's just jump right on in. Alrighty, so for you full lengthers, we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh boy. Who's this? Hinata, maybe? Oh, no, it's Mitsuki. He's alive! Now, I wonder, Orochimaru seems to care for him, but does he care enough to, like, come and help him? Yeah, how much? They said they took his chakra. How much of it did they take? Yeah. Yep, yep. I was wondering whether she was gonna tell him or not. Yeah, we just saw this last episode. Or is it like a new scene we haven't seen yet? Nope, the exact same thing. Hmm. Interesting. I know she probably has more faith in her dad, but she almost seems to care more about whether Boruto's gonna come back than her dad. I mean, I'm sure she's worried for both, but Jesus, Sarada. Dr. Sarada. Alright. Hey, I don't have to minimize the intro anymore. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Was it the intro or outro where there was like one little like flash frame of something? I want to try to see if I can see it again. Do 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 do. All the fights he cheated on. Maybe it was the outro that it happened. Or I just misinterpreted it entirely, but it wasn't in the intro at least. At least I didn't notice the frame jump at all. Alright. I'm rescuing Naruto, okay. Oh, remnants of a tree. Is this a different planet? Possibly. Where is this? Oh, geez. Yeah, they're in the process of doing it. Okay. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Oh man, I should shut my door, my window. It's making my door like bounce because it's windy out right now. I'm gonna do that real fast. Sorry about that. Hmm. Now he's comparing it back to that too. Hmm. He's just like venting all this to these guys. Do they even care? I don't think so. Yeah, they don't give a shit. uh. That was a while ago. Yeah, no one believed him back then. That is true. I wonder if they're bringing this up again because it might come out here, and then Naruto might see it. That'd be cool. I really want that eye stuff to come back again. I want to start like training for it and stuff. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I still like stand by what Naruto said here because like he still didn't even graduate the academy. I don't know how old he is, but he's still pretty young. That's even younger than when, Naruto was just running around doing pranks at that age. Yeah. Then made him promise to go to Himawari's, and then he didn't. Yeah. We're gonna get to see that scene too. Hmm. Lots of recaps in these episodes. I get it, but it's a little much. At least this episode, because I want stuff to happen. All right. Well, they need to get here soon because hmm. Yeah, here they come. Nice. Nice. Ooh, that's cool. Little platforms made of sand. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Hmm. It is true, like, he's never told his son about that, you know? Like, usually dads, like, talk about that kind of stuff when they're younger. Like, at least my dad always talks about, like, stuff he did when he was young. Cool. Alright. Have enough chakra left to fight. That's my ninja way. Bunch of old stuff. Yeah. Alright. Let's get to the fight. Like 5 minutes before the episode ends. Hmm. The fishhook guy, I think. I'm just gonna get any way to get there. Hmm. Yeah. I didn't catch the last like two words of the line that he said. Like the name of like the defense strategy. But it might have been a shogi reference, and that's why Shikadai was able to get it, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. But oh, against fight and stuff. Ooh. Set the yeah. Look like water type stuff. Hmm. Ooh. Oh, nice. Damn, she's strong. Oh yeah. Ooh. Damn. Nice. Is that enough? What is the other one doing? Oh, nice. That's cool. Oh, I see. He's busy with those too. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, Naruto's getting into it. Shadow Clone Jutsu! Yep, yep, yep. What about Sage Mode stuff? Hmm. Does he have his own jutsu, or can he literally only absorb and release? They just gonna flee for now? Hmm. So he. Hmm, interesting. He's gonna absorb all that over there. Are they gonna absorb him? Oh shit. Damn. Just turned him into a giant pill, essentially. Damn. Is his appearance gonna change after all this smoke? Looks like it. Oh jeez. Whoa, he looks pretty crazy. And that's the end. Crap, is this a new ending? No, wait, can I not watch this now? I'm not gonna watch it. Okay, I don't know. Ah. Oh. I was gonna try to hum along and kind of like guess where the song was going, and that didn't go anywhere where I expected. Failed miserably. It's a very slow song. Like the lyrics, there's like huge gaps in between them. It's interesting. Like it's almost so slow it doesn't feel like it flows. Kind of like this part. I want to hum it, but I can't. That episode was interesting, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Hmm. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 64. So, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was told to watch 63 and 64 together, and I kind of see how they fit together, but I don't feel like it was entirely necessary to watch them together. Like, I don't mind doing these double drops for you guys here and there. It helps me get closer to catching up, and like really the ultimate goal is, you know, it might take a very long time, but maybe if I keep doing double drops, we'll eventually catch up to the actual show. I don't even know how long this show is supposed to go on for, but you know, if it ends up like 700 episodes like Naruto was, or however many it ended up being, you know, maybe with enough double drops and enough time, we'll be able to catch up and I'll be able to watch it airing with you guys, you know? But I liked the two episodes, and like the symbolism and everything between the two, with all like the flashbacks and both characters coming to some realizations, both Naruto and Boruto and everything. They definitely fit well together. It definitely was like a natural progression. It made sense and everything, but I guess I kind of expected it to be like, you know, 63 have a crazy cliffhanger, and then 64 have like the resolution to it, but really like it more left on like more of a cliffhanger. Like I don't know. It's fine. I honestly, like I said, I don't mind. But regardless of all that, what we had this episode was a almost. I'm I like the episode, but it was almost too much recap at times with going through Naruto's thought process. What they tried to do was they tried to do a similar thing as last episode, but they wanted to condense it in like the first half of the episode ish. You know, they wanted Naruto to realize his mistakes, so both of them realize the problems they've dealt with, and like how they've dealt with them, and how they can handle them better in the future and everything. But I felt like they tried to jam that in this episode while still giving us some like good stuff, and it ended up just being like a full, like, I don't know, what felt like 2 or 3 minutes of pure recap. And some of it was great because some of it was a long time ago, but then some of it was from like a last episode, or, you know, very recent and stuff, like the whole like Himawari's birthday stuff, and you know, recapped a lot of the, you know, end of the tuning exams and stuff again, which we saw last episode recaps of. So I'm not gonna say that I didn't like this episode. I like what it stood for. It's just we didn't get a ton of new information this episode, but they did arrive there. They did rescue him from the tree, which is great. They move very quickly, and I appreciate that. I hate when I watch a show and they're coming in for like an ambush kind of thing like they did here, and they just kind of stop and stare at the bad guys, and they like, like the heroes monologue, or they wait for the villains to monologue or something like that before they try to save the person, right? But this, I really like the way this fight took place with the whole, them just dropping in from the sky. There's more of them than the enemy, so the enemy wasn't able to stop all of them at once, and they're able to take, Naruto back, which just increased their numbers further. And, I don't know how much chakra Naruto has left. They said they were halfway taking his tailed beast chakra, but we don't know how much of his own chakra he has, and, what kind of power he can produce with whatever's left, because after they said he was halfway, they did some more, so I don't know if he has like 25% left or something, but I'm sure it's enough to see something like awesome happen. We saw some recap regarding Boruto's eye as well, and honestly, I'm very much okay with that, because that's kind of reminding the audience that, Boruto does have this thing with his eye, but I can't tell whether the purpose of reminding us about that was just Naruto realizing, some more of his, like, semi-neglect, in those moments when his son was really trying to, like, talk to him about something going on in his life, and he ignored it? Or was that meant to remind us that Boruto has this, eye thing? And they also mentioned it briefly again when one of these Otutsuki guys used his Byakugan there at the end and said, like, oh, is this your son, Fox? He has an interesting fate. So I'm wondering if that fate is not meant for them, and that's why they're not worried about it, so maybe the eye won't activate, or maybe it will. But I almost feel like those flashbacks might have been pointless if we don't get some eye stuff during this fight. But, I don't know. It might all just be a mechanism of, Naruto realizing, where he's gone wrong, and in last episode, Boruto was realizing where he went wrong, all of that stuff. So, we'll see. Either way, it's not a big deal, but it was just something that I kind of thought of, right? I really like the scenes with Sarada and Mitsuki, even though it didn't jump right to where I wanted it to. It started off, with a little bit of Mitsuki waking up and wondering where Boruto was. Sarada came in, kind of consoled him a bit, told him, like, what's going on. She was straight with him, which is good. Sometimes people, like, lie, like, oh, Boruto's, right in the other room resting or whatever, because she didn't want to worry him, saying that he went after him. But whatchamacallit, and then she like went to go put him back in bed, and she's like, okay, you need to rest or whatever, and like grab his legs and just like toss him onto the bed. It was kind of funny. Like, I know it didn't hurt him at all really, but it was just like, geez, she's like one of those like, I don't know the word for it, like kind of like a power nurse kind of thing, where they're always like way more aggressive than they should be. They're not very gentle, It's just what it made me think of. But I don't know, the whole, like, the way they sealed up, partially sealed up the other guy was great. It shows that the shinobi of this world do stand a chance against this enemy, because I felt like these guys were very, very strong, but they're actually not as impressive. At least the big one, right? Like, he was obviously strong, he got a few licks in, but I, for some reason, thought these guys were gonna be, like, godly powerful, just because they're, the way they look was like Kaguya, and similar to that, and that fight was, like, crazy and everything, and it took so much to take her down. And granted, he is just, like, a grunt soldier, and they proved that this episode, because he sacrificed himself for, someone on the higher up, so he's probably, like, they mentioned families before, he's probably part of this, like, side branch family that, isn't as important, just serves to, like, protect the head honchos of the family. So, and we haven't seen this main guy that's a part of this be really. I guess he hasn't been in dire straits yet. We've seen him dodging and stuff, but we haven't seen him, like, take a hit yet, really, other than Sasuke's sword that didn't even affect him after he started to eat that fruit. So, I guess we still don't know his upper limits, but I guess I just expected all of them to be ridiculous, and that's just not the case. Which is good, because I had no idea how they were gonna fight this since it came so soon. I was like, my first thought was, okay, no one's gonna stand a chance except for Boruto when he awakens his eye stuff and trains with it and gets good with it. Kind of like Naruto had his Fox stuff where he, the Nine Tails, where he slowly over time learned about it and mastered it and made it his own, essentially, and I guess made friends with the beast inside of him. And I guess I kind of expected something like that to be going on with Boruto, and then once he mastered it, then these guys would come in and attack. But since it came this early, I started to change my opinion a bit, because obviously these guys aren't just going to kill everybody. So that means these shinobi must be capable enough to take them down, and apparently they are. At least at least the side family kind of stuff. But I'm assuming that guy's side family. Anyways, so yeah, I'm glad they are able to put up a fight. Obviously, I didn't want them to be useless. I also had a thought during this episode. I was like, I wonder if they're just gonna flee. Right? They saved Naruto. What if they just, like, all ran back to the Leaf Village, like, instantly? I was like, what if they don't even fight? But I guess it didn't go that way. It looks like they are still gonna fight. They tried to get them to, like, come in quiet. I guess they were trying to capture him. I was gonna say they just let him go, but they didn't just let him go, right? Because they said, you can come with us quietly, or something like that along those lines. So they weren't just gonna let them leave, but part of me thought, like, are they just gonna try to, like, push them out, Make them lose, make them jump into a portal and leave, but I guess that wasn't really their intention at all. But instead, he ate his friend, and now there's one less of them that they have to deal with, but now there's one superpowered one, so I don't know how much strength he really achieved from that, but I'm very much looking forward to this fight that's coming up here. I have a feeling these next episode or two, possibly, of this fight, maybe. Or we're going to get recap for a whole nother episode, and then there's going to be a fight. Hopefully not. But I'm really looking forward to the coming weeks and everything. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm also, like... I'm really looking forward to everything from here on out, right? Like, not even just the immediate threat that's going on. I'm really looking forward to see what comes of Boruto after this, Does Sasuke stick around and Boruto really focus on his training and stuff? That's the kind of stuff I'd really want to see. And I really want to, like, get into, right? I want to see this reformed Boruto start becoming his own man and, potentially either learning his own jutsu, following his dad's footsteps, and continuing his training on the Rasengan and stuff like that. Whatever he does, I'd love to see it happen. Maybe he could master the Rasengan and then do the change in chakra form or whatever it was, where he can take his lightning nature and imbue it into the Rasengan, kind of like how Naruto imbued the wind into his and made the Rasen Shuriken and stuff like that. Maybe see him start doing stuff like that, and that'd be really cool to come up with, like, some really neat jutsu and stuff like that. I don't know. But maybe the eye thing flares up again and other people see it and they end up training with it, Especially now that Sasuke's his teacher. Someone who also has, an ocular jutsu kind of thing, or whatever it's called. I know it's called the Sharingan and Rinnegan that he has, but I don't know, like, is it is it considered? I know they used the word ocular before, but is it ocular jutsu or was it something else? Either way, that'd be like a good person to train him, right? And that'd be cool to see start training in like whatever that eye thing does for him and everything. I'd really like to see that as well. So I'm really looking forward to like the future of this show now, with potentially bratty Boruto gone a bit, and getting more into the progression of our characters rather than almost like the digression of our characters. I don't know if that's the right word, but it almost felt like Boruto was getting worse and worse rather than better and better, which isn't what I like to see. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all I gotta say about this episode. Really liked a lot of the scenes with Boruto and Naruto as well. I guess I didn't really mention much about that, but the way when they finally got to talk to each other a bit, even though they like knew it wasn't really the time, they still kind of came to terms with each other a bit, and that was just great. I almost like I don't even know why, but I got a little bit emotional. I don't know if I was just excited, because sometimes my eyes start to water up when I get really excited, and I thought like we're gonna get like an awesome fight coming up and stuff, but I also, get emotional easily too, so my eyes started watering up a little bit during their conversation, and I was like, shit, damn. But I wasn't really like sad or anything, so I don't know. But very good stuff. Very much enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. And yeah, so like usual, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. You can check the description of the video for my Patreon as well, which is a way to support the channel, and you can, get some perks for yourself, like full length, where you can sync your footage along with mine to watch the entire episode, or early access, so you can see, an episode or two ahead of time, stuff like that. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.